Forgiveness, the way I use the term, forgiveness is an inside job. Hmm.
So how do we forgive?
That is a great question. First of all, let me just thank you for having me on. It was delightful. We chatted a few weeks ago and been looking forward to this conversation. That's
Thank
a
you.
great question. How do we forgive? I think to answer that, I have to first of all talk about what do I mean by forgiveness, because
Mm,
people use the term forgive in different ways. And there's a way, and these are both common ways. There's nothing wrong with using the term either of these ways, but they are quite different and they have
hmm.
different implications. So a lot of times when somebody says, oh, you should forgive that person, what they're hearing is, oh, you mean I'm supposed to restore my relationship? I'm supposed to trust them again. I'm supposed to
Yes.
somehow get past whatever they did. I'm supposed to stay married to them if I'm married to them, or any of that kind of stuff.
Yes.
And that's an understandable use of the word, but I
Mhm.
don't use it that way because that way closes off a lot of options. And that's
Yes.
it also seems sort of impossible. It's like if you've just been hurt by somebody and I use the word betrayal,
Hmm.
that's a big word. That's not a minor thing. Betrayal, it's only betrayal if somebody does something that someone you have a relationship with does
Hmm.
something you never would have thought they would do. That's what
Yes.
betrayal means. A
Yes.
stranger can't betray you. They can hurt you, but they can't betray you. It takes
Yes.
somebody that you actually have been trusting and actually
Hmm.
are in a relationship with. So
Hmm.
if you've been betrayed, just to tell somebody, well, go ahead, you should forgive your husband or your wife or whoever it is that, your son, daughter, whatever, whoever betrayed you, that's not so simple. If betrayal means you have to go ahead, that means I have to somehow stay with this person and trust them and continue to move on. That's not so easy. So I
Yes.
use the word forgive in a different sense, and I didn't make this up, but I like the phrase. Forgiveness, the way I use the term, forgiveness is an inside job. What does that mean? It's an inside job. In other words, it actually has almost nothing to do with the person you're forgiving. It's
Yes, I
about your
agree.
yeah, it's about letting go of the venom yourself. Anne Lamott, the novelist, has a wonderful quote about this. Lots of people, anybody who's written about forgiveness, I don't know about anybody, lots of people have included this quote. I love this quote. She says, "To not forgive someone is like drinking rat poison and waiting for the rat to die." Because what forgiveness is about in the sense that I use it is getting rid of the poison. It's getting
Yes.
the poison out of you. That doesn't mean you're going to trust the person that you're forgiving at all. You can forgive somebody you don't trust at all. You can forgive
Hmm.
somebody that you would still divorce or still prosecute or
Yes.
still, any of those possibilities are still there.